Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so let's talk about this Meek Mill and Vanessa Bryant situation. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest, man. I am a humongous Kobe Bryant fan. Like, this isn't me putting any extras on it. I mean, this just is always how it's been since he went into the NBA. You know what I mean? I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan. I usually wouldn't reveal team alliances and stuff like that on videos. But, man, when it comes to this video, it actually matters because we're going to be talking about this Meek Mill situation with Vanessa Bryant. Now, Vanessa Bryant is the widow of the late, great Kobe Bryant, mother of Gigi Bryant. And this woman has been through, man, you know where and back, man. She's had a tough time. So I don't want to ever make it seem like I'm pinpointing her or making it seem like she's doing anything wrong. In this situation, she did everything she was supposed to do, man. And Meek Mill, though I'm not as upset as the line as other people, even being a Kobe fan, I don't think that he's addressed the issue in the proper manner, man. I don't think his response has been mature. And I think there's certain times where you have to drop the facade and actually be a real person. Now, before we get into the specifics about what Vanessa Bryant said and what Meek Mill's response was, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And man, let's get it. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Meek Mill just a little bit and Vanessa Bryant. Now, Meek Mill and Vanessa Bryant are both trending right now on social media, and it's due largely because of Vanessa Bryant addressing the fact of what Meek Mill said in the song, a leaked song that he had with Lil Baby. Now, in the line, Meek Mill made some references towards Kobe Bryant and Chopper, and man, this had social media already buzzing and acting. And going for Meek Mill, trying to cancel him last week. But Vanessa Bryant came out today and she made a post on social media showing her displeasure for what Meek Mill had said and didn't like the fact that he put Kobe Bryant's name in the song. You know what I mean? There's no other way to put it. But, I agree wholeheartedly with what she said, man. And the post that she posted on social media is this right here. And this is the post that she posted on social media. Now, in the post, you can see that she quoted the lyrics that from the leaked song. Now, we'll get to that. Like, how did this song leak? Was this leaked by Meek's team or Lil Baby's team? And who in the world leaked the song and spread just this snippet of the lyrics, man? We'll talk about that in a minute, but man, let's look at the post. So she added Meek Mill, and she quoted lyrics. She said, "This B I'm effing, always tell me that she love me, but she ain't ever show me. Yeah, if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper, it'd be another Kobe." Now, I don't agree with the line. I think it's very distasteful. And if you replace Chopper and Kobe's name, you have with anything, man, anything comparable or interchangeable, you have a semi-clever line. So, it's not like super hard bars here. So, it's replaceable. Like, this line is replaceable. And we'll talk about that as well. But, man, she continues on in her post and she says, "Dear at Meek Mill, I find this line to be extremely insensitive and disrespectful, period. I am not familiar with any of your music, but I believe you can do better than this. If you are a fan, fine. There's a better way to show your admiration for my husband. This lacks respect and tact." Now, that is a very respectful response, man. That is, and it's well thought out. There weren't any personal attacks. You could kind of say that there was shade by her saying that she's never heard his music, but I don't even think Vanessa Bryant is like from that, like she's older anyway, man. So it's like she's probably not in her house listening to Meek Mill records. You feel me? So there's really no shade in that. I think that, man, Meek Mill and his team probably should have responded to this swiftly and just killed it with respect, killed it with kindness. But Meek Mill made a Meek Mill mistake. And that's being, he puts on this facade sometimes where it seems like he can't take the mature approach. Like, oh, I didn't try everything, so now I'm going to get back on this disrespectful. And, man, let's talk about this Meek Mill response. So Meek Mill posted this right here. So Meek Mill's response was this. It was, "I'm going back savage in this, you know what, blank your feelings." So basically putting it out there for everybody else's interpretation to start canceling him. So basically he's saying that forget your feelings, he's going back into his savage mode. And I think this response was a bad idea, man. He got a lot of likes, a lot of quote tweets, and a lot of retweets. And I understand that you can't please everybody, but in this situation, to be honest, the only true answer when somebody responds in that way and they're respectful about it is to be respectful back. I mean, the line was leaked publicly. What's wrong with giving a public apology? You don't lose any points by that. In the end, you end up being the winner because look at what's really going on here. You have a woman who lost her child and her husband who's offended by something that you said. If you go out of your way and apologize and get in front of it, and this is what I hate about Meek's team, like they don't know how to get in front of anything. Like they don't know how to tell him to stop with the social media posts. They don't know how to get in front of anything. And Meek, he responds like this because he feels like he's being personally attacked by a lot of people. Because I do believe there is a smear campaign against him right now. And you want to know why I believe that? A couple of different reasons, man. I learned a lot from the last time that folks were trying to cancel Joe Budden. And the last time they tried to cancel several other people recently. And you start to pick up on the trends of when this is happening. It's several different stories about the artists. And man, they use hired hands and hired guns to help corroborate whatever type of issue that they have with the artists, or just trying to get them canceled or have people not like them.
That's as far as I got. How am I doing?
Now, is Meek some type of victim or something like that? No. But there's definitely subsets of fans that do not like him at all and will never like him. And when those doors start closing in on you all at the same time from different angles, you might feel like you need to lash out. Now, it feels like I'm shooting Meek Mill a whole bunch of bail here, but to say that there is not a campaign against him right now wouldn't be honest. And I can be as honest as I want. It's one of the lucky things about having this platform that I have. Now, Meek Mill, in his response to things, is where he always messes up. As a thinking man with a lot of money, you would think he would be apt to be 2 steps ahead of everyone and have a team that does more than try to placate to his street lifestyle and, placate to the fact that he's getting older and being a thinking man. Now, his situation with 6ix9ine in the parking garage, he handled that perfectly. I don't care what anybody says. But Meek Mill has to realize, there are 2 big groups of fans out here who do not care for you. And they never will. A set of them fans. There's fans that'll never forgive Meek Mill for going. And that's honest, man. And I know what I'm talking about because I stay in these fan pages. I stay in them comments. I stay on those posts. I'm always watching all of this stuff. And you'll be surprised what you can learn when you go to somewhere like a fan page and people feel that they're in a safe space with people who are like-minded and what they think. And Meek Mill, there's certain groups of fans who don't like you, but you forget the fact that you got your own fans. You don't have to respond to none of this. You can be quiet as you want and just drop your music and just play it cool in the back. Now, a lot of people are talking about the fact that you dropped a cease and desist order on 6ix9ine. And I actually agree with that. And there's several reasons for that as well. The main being that 6ix9ine does not play by the same rules as a Meek Mill or anybody else who aligns themselves as a street artist, right? Being a street gangster rapper or whatever you want to call it these days has got to be the toughest job in the entertainment business because you have so much to live up to. There's so many rules. You can't do this. You can't lose face in this. You can't get disrespected in this way. Oh, you can't let somebody talk to you like that. It's so much, man. It's almost exhausting, I bet. You know what I mean? It seems like it would just be it would be easier to be a positive rapper talking about substance all day. But the fans ain't liking that, man. They actually want somebody they feel is really about those lyrics and about that street stuff. And Meek Mill, you're starting to age out of the fact that, you're getting too old for that, man, to be honest, man. And when you're going up against somebody like 6ix9ine, you sending a cease and desist, people are going to diss that. He dissed that on his social media post. But, man, that is the best way to play those games because you got to fight the law with the law. And, man, using the legal system against somebody who's apt to use the legal system against others is perfect strategy. And that's, I think, is sometimes the frustrating part about Meek Mill. You know what I mean? It seems like he has a lack of understanding and seeing the blitz coming before it comes. As I mentioned before, man, you got groups of fans, they don't like you, but you do have your own fans who are always out there on social media and in comments and on fan pages fighting on your behalf, but you're making it tough for them, bro. Like, you're making it super tough. And I hate to make this video seem like I'm trying to talk right to Meek Mill, but this just seems like things that he misses, and for some reason they can't look at this from the outside looking in, you know what I mean? Now, this video's carried on a long way, and I wanted to touch on the fact that who leaked the audio anyways, and how this got out there and blew up in social media. But man, I think I've addressed this enough. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think that there's a smear campaign against Meek Mill? Do you think that his response to Vanessa Bryant was appropriate? Or do you feel that he misses the mark on taking a mature approach even when he should? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.